What is up, guys? This is KaijuZola621, and we are doing a live stream on Fnaf World, and we have here Gojira5400 and Eric Lupo, and Luis Duran just
Oh,
joined while I just made a live. Luis, we're gonna talk about Fnaf World.
Oh, cool. What's up, guys?
So
yeah.
turn on the okay now. Gojira is the only one that has the camera on, so I don't know if you guys want to see that.
Don't focus it on me the whole time, though.
It's not on you. It's like on anyone that talks.
Alright.
Okay, so
Alright, that's good, yeah.
about FNAF World, I mean, it's gonna be a big thing, and I don't even know if people are. They are gonna watch it later, so it's most likely all right if they watch it later. But anyway, it's gonna be a big thing, and there's so many new things Scott has added to the website linked to FNAF World, like the Crying Kid. Have you saw that, Lewis?
Yeah.
The paper plates, all three of them, Shadow Bonnie, Purple Freddy, and I don't want to say Shadow Freddy because he's not Shadow, he's a Purple Freddy, he's a physical form, while Shadow Bonnie is a spiritual. Then there's a Crying Kid, yeah, that's pretty much it, all the Phantoms, basically everyone has changed except Witter Chica. And I want to know your thoughts on it, so are you, Gajiro?
Oh. Hang on, let me pull up the image real quick. Wait, what do you want my thoughts on exactly? Just like...
Just what do you think of FNAF World overall so far, what Scott has showed?
Well, I think it's a cool idea, first of all. I'm looking at the image right now. I think it's a cool idea, but I don't know. I'm kind of sad to think that we're never actually going to get like a horror game again. Like, I don't want to say never, but like in the Five Nights at Freddy's type of universe, we might never actually get like another Five Nights at Freddy's horror game instead of like happy games, you know? So I don't
Okay.
know how I feel about
Yeah.
that, but
Okay, what about you, Eric?
I think it intrigues me. It looks interesting, but I don't know. I don't know how I really feel about it.
And
And
you, Lewis?
I agree to Gojira as well.
Yeah. Okay, Lewis.
Uh, like when I first saw like a couple images, like when Scott started releasing like the first couple teasers, like with Fredbear and Endoskeletons and Pika, from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I wasn't really sure how I was gonna feel about this game or whatever this is. But until he started releasing like all the others, now like I think it's cool. FNAF World, it looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of that Nintendo game called Animal Crossing, of some sort of way.
Oh yeah. Well, that's basically my exact thoughts. Like when I first saw the endoskeleton, then the Withered Chica, then the Golden Freddy, my immediate thoughts were when he actually said in the Steam page what the game is before releasing all the new characters, like just one by one. I was actually I just didn't know what to think. I just didn't think it was a bad idea, or I didn't think it was a good idea. I was just like, I'm just gonna wait until he releases more stuff, and then I could say more what I think on it. And I actually do. I think this is a pretty good idea, and from what I've seen and what he said about it, that's gonna be kind of like an RPG role-playing game. I think it's a really good idea, and I hope we get to see new animatronics.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that's what I think about it overall. And like this, it's weird because I don't know if all these people will be playable because I can't see me playing as the crying kid or the paper plates. So
Oh
yeah, I'm just
yeah.
not sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I want to know a second question. I'll start with you, Lewis, this time. What do you? I know I'm asking a question like Matt Pat said in the live stream, but I want to know your thoughts. If this was to be a four-player game, who would you have of four animatronics in your party?
Hmm.
It's really hard. I know.
Okay, 4 players. I'm looking at the image right now on Scott Games. Um, let's see. I think I'll have like all like I'll just have Golden Freddy, Fredbear, Nightmare Fredbear, and the Purple Freddy.
Pro Freddy. Oh wait, yeah, are you good, Jira?
uh let's see. I would have Balloon Boy, Balloon Girl, Phantom Balloon Boy, and the Crying Child.
Crying child. Okay. Eric.
I probably have one of the plates, and then
Yeah, it's
the
all about.
crying child, and then another plate because it was MLG, and then
MLG.
and then and then an endoskeleton.
I don't know what I think of the crying kid. He looks like a Minecraft Steve.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Mhm.
It's like the Avengers of all FNAFs. And it's really weird because about the spring, quote unquote, girl Bonnie, I don't know what to think about that. It just came out of absolutely nowhere. Like, you just see this eye and two eyelashes, and then it just
Mhm.
popped out more later. Yes, or 2 days ago, actually. Just have no idea because I always thought it was a boy. It just never crossed anyone's mind if it's a girl or a boy. We just went on with it, and if you actually saw my video, it actually doesn't it kind of remind you of like how Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, how it's like Fredbear and Spring Bonnie.
Oh yeah, kinda. I saw that video
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah. What do you think about it, Gojira, the Spring Girl Bonnie?
Well, wait. I just so I know, you're not saying that they're both one person, right? You're
Who?
talking about the obvious like girl one, right?
Yeah,
You.
yeah, of
You're
course.
talking about the obvious girl.
Well, it's just that I don't
Yeah.
know. It
For a minute, I thought I heard
yeah, it's kind of glitching out because you're kind of
like
delayed.
yeah. Well, it's probably also because I have the camera. But at first I thought you were talking about like but maybe I don't know. Maybe possibly we like saw the spring Bonnie or like the girl Bonnie one, but maybe we just thought it was Springtrap. I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Eric?
Uh, I'm not sure what to think about it really.
I know it's like it's weird because like it just came out of nowhere. I just have absolutely no idea. Like it's
Yeah.
cool, but I just
Yeah. Yeah, to an extent.
yeah, and I don't know if it's a different model from the spring trip we see in the third game, and it also shows that it was golden, the original color, because I don't know what to think. If 1993 and 1983, how it's like a 10-year gap. I don't even know if it's confirmed that the first game in 93, but how if Springtrap was in the time of 1993, how we see Golden Freddy pretty much almost intact, just with scratches. So I imagine how Springtrap would look. So I guess
Hmm.
Golden Freddy in the time of Springtrap would be green, like him also with rips all over himself. That'd be pretty cool. But I just don't know what to think of it because it does have a bow tie, but I just don't know if it's a girl or boy because Toy Bonnie had eyelashes.
I think it's a girl because what would be the point of like making another identical thing if it's like the same? You know what I mean? If like
Yeah.
if it's the same gender, what's the point?
Yeah, and I don't know, it might disprove the theory because Mangle also has a bow tie, but she's a girl.
There's one thing that I've noticed today that all like every female in the FNA world image on Scott Games has like eyelashes, and I noticed that Toy Bonnie also has eyelashes. I'm not really sure if that's a big
That
thing.
that's exactly what I was saying like a couple of seconds ago. That I don't know if I think it is a girl, but I still don't know because if Toy Bonnie has eyelashes, even though he's much shorter.
Yeah. Um. Uh,
Also, another thing I've noticed is that
But can
it glitched.
this is hard. This
This
is
is weird.
yeah. This is hard with the
I know
delays.
it's
But
really hard.
here, yeah, you do. You finish talking.
That if I don't know, it just came to mind when I could see the first game endoskeleton clear with kind of almost his full body. The chest, it reminded me of something, so I went back to make sure. The chest actually looks almost like the purple robot in FNAF 4 because it has two buttons on the sides, two smaller ones underneath, and like a middle chest plate and like a button in the middle.
wait, who are you talking about?
the first game
Mhm.
endoskeleton. I think I mean,
Oh,
it's not sure, but it could be the purple robot just because of the chest, not because of the head or anything else. Even though I haven't looked at the eyes yet,
oh
they're probably
yeah,
square.
I think that is a good plan. Let's see for
Also, another point is that it's pretty. I think it just has to be that the Nightmare animatronics are just altered versions of the Withered animatronics. As if the Withered animatronics were repaired in the previous location, which is the one with Fredbear, even though I'm not sure yet, the Withered animatronics are just later versions, so we don't really, even with the Withered or the Nightmares, we don't know what they originally look like. The only closest one is probably Withered Freddy, because if you look at the colors with Withered Bonnie and Nightmare Bonnie, I'm actually going to screenshot this so you guys can see this. That they're the exact same colors. You see this? Nightmare Bonnie and Withered Bonnie.
yeah.
Also with Withered
Yeah.
Foxy and Nightmare Foxy. And I don't know what Nightmare Chica, because it's weird how he left that one last. There has to be a reason.
Oh, I heard that. Well, I watched Daco's video today, and then Daco said he was like talking about Nightmare Foxy, that one over there, and then he was talking like, oh, Scott said that it's hard to make Nightmare Chica look cute and adorable and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, that's probably why. Because you see all like the detail Nightmare Chica has, like she has so many like ripped parts on her and stuff.
Yeah. But it's for me, the Nightmare no, Nightmare Freddy, it's not scary or cute. It's just looks grumpy. Nightmare Foxy looks kind of scary a little.
Yeah.
Um, but I
Mm.
still don't know why he left Nightmare Chica last. I just don't know. And it can't be because of that, Lewis, because if you think about it, I looked at the other ones because Nightmare, Fredbear, Nightmare Bonnie, they all have so many more rips than Chica.
Oh yeah.
Especially Nightmare Fredbear, because when I did a play on that, there was so extremely many. Even though I think you can't see it now, but I think before you can see with Nightmare that it still has the stomach mount.
Mhm.
So that's pretty cool too about this game.
That would be cool if like if Scott updated the like all the like if he updated all the games like in FNF 2 you get Mangle but in its like full form, like she's not ripped apart or anything, she like just like that in that picture right there.
Well, it's
That would be
basically
cool.
just the G model one.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. The paper plates is weird because it's weird 'cause so many things about the FNF universe just were forgotten, like the paper plates, the It's Me, that was forgotten too, Springtrap, like so many things
Yeah,
were forgotten, and now
yeah.
they just come out of nowhere again. I could hear the audio, could you?
Yeah, me too.
There's a tiny bit, like 1%.
Yeah.
What?
The audio. It's weird how he hasn't
Oh
added
yeah.
a Nightmare. I mean, no, Phantom Golden Freddy. It is Golden Freddy, not Freddy, but it's weird how he hasn't added him yet.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where he
Yeah.
would go because there's nowhere to put any more animatronics. Maybe the only place is probably next to Nightmare Bonnie and above the paper plate. I don't see any other open
Mhm.
space.
I totally forgot like all the animatronics. I totally forgot like about Phantom Mangle. I forgot about her.
Yeah, there's so many things that were forgotten. They just came out of nowhere. The paper plates actually look pretty creepy. Not the I could say Balloon Boy one, but the Bonnie and Freddy one, I
Freddy.
don't know.
Yeah.
The white eyes.
Yeah, they're pretty
And
MLG too.
but it's weird how the first game animatronics, the classic ones, are really big. I don't know if it's because they're in front, but this is how it was. The toy animatronics were the shortest. That makes sense how they're shorter. But the Withered animatronics were way bigger than the classic ones, and the Nightmare ones were the biggest ones. They're probably like 10 feet tall each, or 11. While I think the first game one animatronics were probably 7 feet tall, and then maybe no, probably 6 feet tall, and then the toys were probably 5 feet tall. Withered were probably around 7. So that's what I think. It's weird how they're bigger, or if they're in front of the picture, you know.
When I first saw when I first saw the endoskeleton, the first endoskeleton that changed, I thought it was gonna be like all the plushies are gonna come out on that screen, like the Freddy plushie's gonna come out, Chica plushie's gonna come out, and then Bonnie plushie, and she's gonna make like the Nightmare plushies and
You
stuff.
you mean the toys like on the desk?
Yeah, like that. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah, and I still don't know what that endoskeleton is. Do you think you guys know? My voice is cracked horribly, but do you know what that endoskeleton is next to Plush Trap?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Next,
I noticed something with that you see it on my screen right now. Like it has some kind of like bluish color. I'm not really sure if that's just like the coloring of it, but it
It's kind
has
of
like
like green.
or it's like a green bluish nose, or
Blue color.
it's like right on top of his little mouth there. I
Oh,
don't
you're
know.
yeah,
talking about
I think
that.
that's just from the coloring.
Probably
Yeah,
could be the lighting. You know how like some have shades of red from the lighting, the where the light source is hitting it.
yeah, like on Freddy's hat from the first game.
Yeah, and yeah, and the Phantoms. We could talk about that. The Phantoms. I don't know. It's weird seeing the Phantoms. We didn't really see the full bodies. Like I don't know. Phantom Balloon Boy looks so different for me for some
I
reason.
know, like it looks like a watermelon.
Yeah, it looks like the trash version, not the Phantom.
Yeah.
And what do you think of JJ? Anyone answer that?
Uh. Um. Wait. What? Okay. Balloon Boy wasn't Balloon Boy holding like a sign or something? Where's the balloon sign at?
It's not probably not there because I don't know. But
Probably
people have
gonna
been
be Sony
saying
animatronic, you know.
that the design on Balloon Boy looks closer to the mini game in FNF 3. But I looked at it, it's totally different Balloon Boy. It has like a white shirt, purple hat, or something like that. It's weird. Purple balloon. Also,
Huh.
another thing, I think I forgot where it was, but something to do with the purple phone. Oh yeah, we could talk about if Purple Guy is Phone Guy's father or any of it, because that's probably the newest big, like controversial, like kind of like the Bite of '87, like that's the new one. If
Yeah.
the father is Purple Guy or Phone Guy, people have been saying it could be both, because in the house of the kid you could see a purple phone, which could mean the Purple Guy and the Phone Guy at the same time. Personally, I think it's the Purple Guy. I just do because I don't know why. Either it's a father getting revenge to an extreme extent, which is killing the kids that did it, or it could be an employee there that could be the phone guy, or some other person that just saw it and they just feel bad, but they have to have some kind of relationship with the kids. So I just think it's the father.
That something to point out. Like, for some reason, I think Scott was being lazy on this part. Like, he left like Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare. Like he didn't like they look totally clean and stuff. Like where's all like the rips and the wires coming out of his head and stuff. It's
Well,
one
most of
thing.
them are pretty fixed up, like
Yeah,
Foxy and Widow Chica. Like they're just cleaner versions. But just that, I kind of have to agree with you. I don't see any marks, probably on the arms.
yeah.
And I don't know what I think about
Wait,
Nightmare being physical, not transparent. I don't know what to think. I don't know. I wish it was kind of transparent. That'd be cooler.
Mhm.
What were you saying, Gajira?
uh, for a minute, I know skeleton, but it's just a part of Mingle, so never mind.
I know that's
Yeah,
what I like. I was gonna say that. Like
yeah,
I thought
well,
this was a
yeah. They
skeleton.
look like random endoskeletons all over the place. There's 3 right now that we don't know. An extra
Mhm.
one. I was
One.
kind of
Yeah.
disappointed with the designs on Withered Bonnie, Golden Freddy from the first game, Withered Foxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna look cooler. Plus
I
Strap, I don't
thought
know. It
Nightmare
looks
Bonnie
almost
looked better.
exactly the same.
That kind of sucks. Like you can't barely
But
see. That's the thing about Golden Freddy from the first game. You can't see like his whole body and stuff.
Yeah, and there's no eye on this one. It's only white pupils.
Yeah.
It's weird how we see Purple Freddy now clear, because since this is all the like it's not sharp. Like there's not a lot of shadowing, kind of like how other people have said. And I noticed that from the beginning with Balloon Boy. I absolutely just exactly noticed that they're more cartoony looking. In my personal opinion, I even knew from the start it had nothing to do with the show, and it's pretty much. I don't know if it's kind of confirmed it's not, because still in the role playing we don't know what exactly will be on. But it
Right.
debunked that theory that it's going to be on the show.
One thing.
What else? I thought Phantom
Well,
Mangoes.
can I like?
Wow, man. I feel it looks like you're just doing it on purpose. I'm kidding.
No. Can I like pose a topic for everybody? Just like
Yeah,
looking
because
at
there's
the
like not a
picture.
lot to talk about.
If you guys could choose, what would be like not like a fan game type thing, but since this is gonna be like a live action role play type thing, if you could choose for this game, what would it be, basically?
One animatronic.
No. If you could choose the story for this game, so like let's say that I don't know an example, but if you could just choose the story for this game, what would it be? What would you want it to be?
Like, are you trying to say which game story?
Or you make your own story.
No, just yeah, make your own story. Since this is gonna be like a more fun thing, like not
Oh,
horrorish, just
let's just
like make
say
your own story.
someone took my Lucky Charms and I have to get revenge.
Yeah,
I agree with Lewis,
something
I
like
think.
that.
I have no idea what this game will happen, so I can't really answer
Instead of this game, I would have rather like I know it's not gonna happen, but I would have rather preferred like
that. Attack on
instead
Titan,
of
FNF.
exactly, but like where instead of I know there's probably a fan game on this or something, but like where you just play as the animatronics, except it's just like it's completely switched around. That's what I would have
Yeah.
rather wanted in this, but I mean this is fine. It looks interesting.
I really like it. I don't feel like that feeling where I just have no idea and don't want it. I actually do want it now. It's gonna be seeing the trailer for this game.
Yeah.
There's one thing I noticed with something here. Like if you look at Endoskeleton from the second game right there on his ears, and then you look at Phantom Foxy and then like Wither Foxy and
Yeah.
Iron Foxy, it has like those 4 lines on every ear.
Well, that's for all of them. Because I've
Izzy?
seen. Yeah.
Camster's asking me if he can join.
Oh, I gotta see the. I gotta see the. How many people are watching this? I gotta see.
4.
Three. That's pretty good. That's all right. Cynthia Utz is inviting me. I'm gonna switch to the other account, see the comments on it. Actually, it's weird. Like, yeah. What, Gajira?
No, nothing. I was looking at all your different accounts.
Oh, I might spoil something big. Oh no.
Yikes.
Yeah.
We're actually getting comments. I mean, I know it's kind of like spamming by Camster, basically. But Geigen fan is here. Hello.
Hello, Geigen fan.
I wish I get to the point like Goji fan or other live streamers that get a lot of comments.
I know, like every second you can't read what the people saying.
I'll
I
give
know,
you some comments.
that'd be awesome. I feel more just knowing what to talk about because it's kind of hard doing it like this. Lenny face, what's up? Oh, Eric, if you're watching this, Eric, you're my biggest fan. Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's just a way to get a shout out.
What I was gonna say. I forgot.
If anyone's watching this, like Hamster and Geigen fan or other people or Cynthia Utz, tell me who you think who do you think is the father? It's kind of like that show. There's You are the
Yeah, Jerry
father.
Springer.
Is
That'd
it
be
Purple
hilarious.
Guy
Yeah,
or is it
I was
John
actually gonna
Cena?
make a joke. I was gonna make a joke about that, but I was like, eh.
Oh,
Kimster, why are you crying? Phone guy. That's pretty good.
he probably dropped his
Still
phone.
think purple guy. It just has to be the purple guy because I mean if we're gonna go that deep in the story, the people say that since the brother likes Foxy, the phone guy likes Foxy. That the phone guy and the brother, the son of the phone guy, both like Foxy. That could make sense. Like we gotta try to bring in some points if you guys know more about the story, if that connects more to either side.
One thing I was gonna say, like, if Scott adds Purple Guy into this image, is a couple places that would be cool is to put Purple Guy right behind Purple Freddy, or right like beside Spring Bonnie over here, or right like his eyes are popping out like a nightmare or something, like right between here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Someone entered in the Kaiju house.
Ooh.
He heard me. Today was boring because I thought Nightmare Chica and Nightmare Foxy were gonna change. Well, Nightmare Foxy did, but I thought Nightmare
Yeah, I
Chica
know.
too. For a moment, I thought the crying child over here, like I thought his eyes were getting bigger, and then the tears were getting bigger. That's what I thought was going on. Like I refreshed it a couple times, and I thought it was getting bigger.
Okay, I'm back.
Yo.
Yo, see the comments.
So, we got Jocelyn,
Jaws
120.
man.
We got our
Dang, a lot of people want me. Awesome.
Oh, Aaron Yeager.
Yeah.
What the heck are you talking about? I'm talking about some discussions, Camster. 5 people watching, that's better. So we gotta get more into stuff. Not just keeping the camera on Gojira.
I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in a long time, and I want to go now.
I actually went a couple months, like 3 months ago. Man, the pizza's delicious, dude. It's like some of the best.
The what?
But the pizza, it's better than Domino's, Papa John's.
What about Little Caesars?
I've never tried Little Caesars.
You should try this.
There's a thing, I wrote this whole document down on how to make the movie. That, you know how in the third game there's phone calls, the old phone calls that were recorded in the time.
All Wizard animatronics in Fantasy Furious 2 are all from the 44th.
Yeah.
No, I think you made a mistake.
No, that's just me typing really quick. 44 game location, are you kidding me? You thought that was true?
I mean, I was just going to correct you there.
No, but what I was trying to say is that, you know how in the third game there's some old phone calls that the phone dude finds? Those were taken in the time of FNAF 4. So I put it together, I listened closely. This took like an hour to do. I had to compare each night and seeing every night what Phone Guy says, since it goes all the way to 6. Basically, when... He just said, I'm not sure. I don't know if Purple Guy kills a kid and stuffs it into Fredbear during night 4. Then that's when Phone Guy says, the safe room will be locked or something like that. I try to compare it. Then, also, another thing is that, you know how you see that little Easter egg when you see Purple Guy putting the head of Springtrap on a kid inside of the suit? Okay, so when that happens, that night, the Phone Guy says in the third game that the Spring Bonnie suit is noticeably moved. So that's what that's what I try to do. I try to compare it, and then I think after the bite of 87 happened, or no, not the bite of 87, just the killing of Fredbear with the kid. That's when they painted over the door, the locked safe room, so they put a fake wall over it, so no one will ever open it again.
Oh.
Also, now that I just realized, since he says those phone calls, those phone tapes were found in the fire, could that restaurant be the one that was burned, and not the first game one?
Ooh.
Ooh,
I mean, I gotta
not
read.
confirmed.
I gotta read the description on the third game. If you know how I said they were found an old hook and a puppet and stuff like that, I gotta see if it also mentioned a phone call. With
Hey,
tapes.
KZ.
Yeah.
Jazzman and Camster want to know if they can join. Like,
Oh,
they
boy.
really just want to join.
Yeah, I'll invite them. Let me just do this really quick.
I might have to go in a little while because I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to go too because I gotta go to bed for school soon.
Yeah, me
And-
too, weirdly. My mom just came in and said I have to go in 10 minutes. It sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He isn't going
We
to
should
invite
probably
us.
end this live stream soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might give the link to them right now. Might.
She might.
Well, I mean, you did say that you would. So.
One thing
Smell-
that I did notice on Springtrap and the FNAF World thing is that you don't see Purple Man like in the body anymore.
Well, probably because it's not a kid's game. I mean, it's not a horror game.
Yeah.
It's weird because you know the paper plate that looks like more like Balloon Boy people have been saying?
Mhm.
The way the mouth and the eyes are drawn, it doesn't look like crayon. It looks like frosting.
Actually, yeah, I
It
noticed
looks
that.
like
as well.
marker.
I feel like it's eating it
I
up.
think it.
Mhm.
I think it looks like a 1997 Crayola marker.
Oh, are you talking about the ones that don't actually crayon on stuff? It just leaves this giant wall of wax on it.
I mean, one thing that's if you think about it, it's pretty easy to make those paper plates in real life.
Yeah, they are. I might actually make them too.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing like a paper plate. One I think is the easiest is Balloon Boy, or that paper plate or whatever that is.
Probably not Balloon Boy actually. I think Freddy might be easier since it's just cutting out papers. You have to, if you want to make it accurate, you have to get the exact lining of the mouth that is curved and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. This looks like Minecraft Steve. He's crying.
I think
weird.
it might be easier for you, KZ, to make these like clay models from like FNAF World.
Just imagine me making Nightmare Fredbear. People thought it was impossible, but it's being made currently.
Cool.
Even Springtrap, that was almost impossible to make, but I managed to make it. Probably after I finish the Clays on the Fork game, I might start on... I don't know, I might take a break. I might stop actually after that, because I've been making too many Clays. Maybe the Withered ones, or... Definitely not the Phantoms, because I don't know, I feel like they're just useless since they're just ghosts.
There's
Okay.
one thing about KZ is that KZ is the younger version of Scott Cawthon. He releases these teeth, and
Yeah.
and he has these dark.
It's a secret!
Maybe you're actually Scott Cawthon's son instead of Space Wing.
Oh no.
I've never
Maybe I'm the
considered
other
that
son.
possibility.
Oh,
Ooh.
Illuminati. I said Illuminati. Illuminati.
Oh yeah.
MLG.
Technically, I do have. Technically, I made all the versions of the Phantom since they're just ghosts,
Oh.
so they're invisible. They're in my collection right now.
Ow, ow, ow.
I think Phantom. Never mind.
Man,
Check yourself
Holy
before
crap.
you check yourself.
man,
What
what happened? You dropped some.
You better Shrek yourself before you. Wait. When
No,
you
no,
better
no.
Shrek yourself before you Shrek?
You shrek
No, I-
yourself.
I said check yourself before you Shrek yourself.
I was gonna say you better Shrek yourself before you Shrek yourself.
Man, I didn't know Shrek
That
came to this
that's like
point. It's weird. Like when
yeah.
Shrek ended, people just started making messed up things until now. It's kind of like they just. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say it on the live stream, but they quote unquote ruined it. But I can't say it. Man.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life. That you know, that was like the biggest thing though. It was so stupid.
What?
No, never mind, never mind.
I imagine how I'm gonna do Nightmare.
You imagine that you're gonna do it.
I don't know. I actually made the puppet with glow-in-the-dark clay, so the face, the white only, is glow-in-the-dark. So when you look at it glow-in-the-dark, you see this green floating head with the tear marks, and the cheeks and the lips are black.
Ooh.
And also I did it for the eyes of the nightmare one, so there could be a possibility that the camera picks it up. So when you see the nightmares go behind the wall, you could probably see their eyes since their eyes are glow in the dark. Might end this live.
I think we should end this stream now.
I
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I could just see right here that you're throwing this pole in the live stream.
That's a poster. That's a poster. It was the Jurassic. I actually got 2 Jurassic World posters. I can't get that one because that one's too far behind my desk. But that one was the Raptor one. This one is like the. I haven't hung them up yet because I have to find a spot. This one is like the map though of the whole park and stuff.
The public like gave me chills. Yeah, I think Scott could be here. I don't know. Could be Camster, because he's always a fake account like Joe's, man.
Hey, so Jawsman
is
says
that?
you only gave him a link to
Quit
the.
that.
Hey, Jawsman said you only gave him a link to the YouTube video and not the actual Hangout.
Oh, too bad. I don't know.
We're gonna leave anyway, so there's like no point.
I know. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Jaws. Jawsy.
Alright.
Bringing us a new
Hey,
update. I wish
Guys,
he like.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You know, I'll ask after. I'll ask after the live stream instead.
I was saying, what if Scott changed the teaser while in this live stream like he did with MatPat?
That would be so weird.
And he just adds a giant Kaiju Zola picture
Well,
saying, "Why do you hate Fnaf?"
I say we
Yeah,
end
no.
this live stream right now, though.
I agree.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Let's do it.
Fine.
Get myself.
I didn't really get a lot of progress done today, actually. Like, all I did was do the clay of Fredbear, and I was supposed to paint the kids to black. Just a shirt. Just a shirt.
To black.
Jawsman
I'm
says
literally dying
still.
right now.
So, everybody,
Oh, man. We should, like, summon
dude,
Scott.
did any of you guys watch the? Did any of you guys watch the Republican debate a few nights ago?
Oh,
that was
dude,
pretty
I saw
cool.
it too. I thought, like, I know no one is into politics, only you and me, so why were you actually asking that? I saw it, dude. Like,
I don't
my
know,
parents-
just to get it out there. Like,
my parents were away and I saw it. It was
go.
it was less bad than the other one. Like, it was more controlled. Like, he was yeah.
Donald Trump.
I wish-
Donald Trump wasn't like.
Okay, guys, I might as well go. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the 6 viewers, everyone. Even though it's you, Eric, and Kemster.
Yeah, I have one.
Thank you, Golden Endoskeleton, Geigen Fan 02. Let me see who else was here. Cynthia Utz, Kemster Rook, Attack on Eric. Just man,
MLG360 No Scoper.
for watching this live stream. Next one, I'll try to make it weekly, every Friday or Saturday, Sunday.
That'd be pretty cool if you had if you had a live stream every week.
But that's how I've been doing, if you actually haven't noticed. But anyway, this week begins the filming for the movie, because Wednesday I get the camera
Hype.
from my mom, get the camera mom. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this live stream. We'll talk about more Fnaf later. That's it. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Viewers. Goodbye.
Bye.